Point 6. Think before you speak. Man was meant to listen more and talk less. That is why, as the great British statesman Benjamin Disraeli said, nature has endowed man with 2 ears and 1 mouth. If man was meant to talk more and listen less, he would have 2 mouths and only 1 ear. Imagine how we would have looked. How strange with 2 mouths on the 2 sides and 1 ear at the center. And mind you, the ear are like funnels, open all the time. There is no door with which you can close them. Whereas if you have to speak even one single word, that word must pass through 2 walls, 2 fence. There is firstly the fence of these 2 rows of teeth. There is secondly the fence of 2 lips. Before a word can be spoken, it has to pass. It has to please through these 2 walls. Through these 2 fences, therefore, we must think at the least twice before we utter a word. A very wise man once remarked that of the unspoken word, you are a master of the spoken word. You are a slave. Once you have spoken a word, you cannot get it back. Do what you will. Therefore, you must be very careful about the words that you speak. Once the word has left your lips, you will not be able to get it back. What are unspoken words? They are things you want to say but remain unsaid as the thought in your mind. Once you have to put the thoughts into the words, once the words have to left your lips, you cannot change them or control them. A young man went to his spiritual teacher and said, I have spoken very harsh and unkind words to my friend, and he is deeply hurt. I am afraid I have lost my friendship with him. How can I make amends? The wise teacher gave him a fresh sheet of a blank paper and a pen. He said to the young man, write down on this paper all the harsh things you had said to him. The young man did as he was told and showed the paper. Now tear up this sheet of paper into as many small bits as you can, the wise teacher said. Soon the single sheet was torn into 100 tiny bits of paper. Throw the bits of paper out of the window, the teacher told him. That was easily done. It was a windy day, and the tiny bits were scattered far and wide. Even said young. Now go out into the street and collect as many bits of paper as you can, the teacher ordered. The young man was taken aback, but that will be a difficult. It will be difficult indeed, but do give it a try, the teacher suggested. The young man went out. He returned half an hour later, exhausted. He had not been able to get hold of single tone bit from paper, but had torn up just. This is what happens with the spoken words, the teacher said. Once you have spoken the words aloud, it is very difficult to take them back. Therefore, learn to think before you speak in anger.